Hey, what's up, Summit County? You are watching TV8 Summit, and we have an all-new hit show for you guys, Food and Booze. And as the name suggests, shockingly enough, we'll be chatting about food and booze. So here in a little bit, we'll be visiting with Allie, and she'll be giving us the lowdown on some tips and pointers for how you can cook here in Summit County without making hot dogs and burgers. And then we got our two dudes giving us the lowdown on some local brews. So let's hop right on into it.
Hi, I'm the Mixter, and this is
Kurtzky, and we are
Beer Buddies.
Heyo. Let's talk beer.
Let's do this.
Action. On today's show, we're talking about Angry James Brewery, located here in Silverthorne, just down the street from our studio. And Mixter's gonna crack this little sucker open.
Cheerio.
So from the top, kind of tastes like honey. It's got a little bit of a funky taste, similar to the Saison. But what makes this different, Mike?
I hear bees. So much honey. I love this. The finish of it is very citrusy and kind of florally, and it has like a nice little crisp pop. So it's gonna be great for like the spring and summertime.
And it's similar to a Saison in the sense that it's got that little sweet farmhouse to it. Kind of funky taste.
Give them the funk. These guys went all the way to Norway. They didn't actually trek there. They probably just like FedExed it over. Not really sure about the deets. That doesn't matter. But they have Norwegian yeast in this beer instead of a Belgian yeast. So that gives it that higher alcohol content.
And if we're talking numbers here, IBU on the International Bitterness Unit scale, this guy comes out at about 28 IBU. So not quite as bitter as IPAs, but kind of more sweet and soulful.
Curtis, if this beer was a song, what song would it be?
Say Summer Breeze by Seals and Crafts.
Good choice, good choice. So if you guys didn't know, Angry James is located in Silverthorne.
What street are they on?
They're on the corner of
421 Adams Avenue, Silverthorne.
Let us know what kind of beer you guys want us to review. We'll go over there, we'll talk to the brewers, we'll talk to the bartenders, and we will figure out all the great details of what that beer is like. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. My name is The Mixter, this is
Kurtzky.
You guys have been watching Beer Buddies. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Drive safe. If this beer was a song, what would it be, Curtis?
Janis Joplin.
That's a singer.
Cue the music.
Yeehaw, she dang! Let's get to cooking.
Hello everybody and welcome to TV8 Special Cooking Special today. My name is Rowdy Alley and I'm going to teach you guys how to make something fabulous for camping that's better than hot dogs and hamburgers today. This is my lovely buddy Jeff here.
Hi.
He's gonna learn how to cook this up and we're gonna get rocking and rolling here. So it's a really simple recipe, but it will definitely wow all your friends. It's gonna be chicken, spinach, some roasted red peppers, some Parmesan cheese, and some fabulous zesty garlic herb blend. Let me get this grill going, get this pan hot. When I go camping, I like to take my cast iron skillet. I think it works best because it holds the heat really well. You don't waste a lot of fuel trying to get it to stay hot. So this is going to be a pasta dish. I've got some water boiling here with some orzo in it. Orzo is going to be the real little small noodles. Cooks really easy. It's real convenient for camping. It's really easy to divide up for people to eat. All right, so while that's cooking there, what we do is we're going to throw some spinach in here. Kind of get this wilted down a little bit. Super simple. This is just a $2.50 thing of spinach here.
Did you put oil, butter? What do you put in there beforehand?
I actually had it with some oil, Jeff. Thank you for asking.
Sweet.
A little olive oil. I think it's great to also take one of these when you go camping. It's way easier than trying to use butter and stuff. That just burns the pan. It's simple, it's easy, it's self-contained. Works really well. Now, I do not prefer to take raw chicken when I go camping. You never know where the juices are going to end up, stuff like that. You're handling raw chicken, getting it on everything. So I pre-cook this at home. It's about a pound of chicken. I prefer thigh meat or dark meat over white meat, so that's what I used. Throw it on the grill, cook it in a pan, however you like to do it. I then dice it up and do this. We have some roasted red peppers here. You can use real red peppers. Again, for camping, I try to keep things simple. These are just roasted red peppers in a jar. Jeff, would you like to dice those up for me, please?
I can. You want them diced?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Another fabulous thing to do when I go camping is I always make sure I have my sharp knife. I do have a blade cover for it. I throw it in the camping box. So I always have one of those because not having a knife when you go camping is a horrible experience. Some other things
Do you
I
want
keep...
all of it, or is that enough?
Yeah, let's cut all of it up. We're going to do about a pound of pasta, a pound of meat, spinach, and 1 jar of the lovely roasted red peppers there. So speaking about that, I do a lot of car camping. I obviously don't take all this stuff in my backpack when I'm hiking to do a big hike. But some things I like to always have in my camping bin, which I recommend you guys maybe do, is just a mixed variety of bags. This is an all-purpose seasoning blend, which is absolutely fabulous for the purpose of you never know what someone's cooking. And I don't think you need to have 30 different spices with you, but you have one mixed up. It tastes great and everything. You can put it on burgers, hot dogs, over salads, stuff like that. It always is going to spice it up a little bit. I keep a garlic in there, salt, pepper, and then a sugar, because you always have that person that needs their coffee in the morning. And if they don't have sugar, it gets miserable for everybody. What do you think about that, Jeff?
Yep, I agree. Coffee in the morning is a must.
All right, can you get that?
Is that good?
Yeah, that is perfect, sir.
Right.
Guys, this is a general reference to anytime you slide something off a cutting board, use the back of your knife. If you use the top end of it, what will happen is you will curl the blade and it will never be able to get sharp again. And nobody wants that. All right, Jeff. So just as this wilts down, as you can see.
That's looking pretty good.
Thanks, Jeff. Peppers are already cooked, so we're just kind of heating through here. This is at the point when I throw my already cooked chicken in here to heat that through, because remember it's been in the cooler for my long drive here.
Wow, that's cool.
You want to make sure you keep all that stuff that's perishable cold, especially meats and whatnot. So this is just going to kind of heat up for 30 seconds to a minute. Again, it's already cooked, so you're not worried about those germs at all or anything. Just going to throw the rest of this in here. That will wilt down pretty quickly. What's great about this dish is it's actually phenomenal when it's hot, and then any leftovers are great to eat for your lunch the next day when they come out of that cooler cold. That's what makes this such a good one. So that's going to finish up there. Jeff, can you grab the lid off this orzo? Now this pasta's been drained already. So you're just going to dump this all in here just like this. Jeff, can you turn that burner off?
I can get
Thank you,
that.
sir. They're tricky sometimes.
There we
go.
are.
Thank
Just got to
you.
find the right direction.
Exactly. Now, this pasta here is going to add a little oil to it.
Bring those over for you.
A little bit of that zesty seasoning mix. Again, this is just a zesty garlic blend. Kind of hits all those notes that everybody likes to eat. And then before you know it, you have a delicious, delicious pasta dish ready to go. Jeff, give that a taste. Tell me what you think.
I will.
There,
It
bud.
smells delicious.
This will feed about 4 to 5 people also. Good? Mm-hmm. Perfect. We'd love to have that after a hard day of hiking.
Yes, for sure. That is awesome. Great job, Allie.
Thank you guys so much for joining us here on this lovely cooking show, and hopefully we'll see you all back next time.
Okay, folks, you have been tuning in to the best show here in Summit County, giving you a little lowdown on booze and food. And we just checked out Allie's cooking show. We got another one of those coming up here just shortly with the amazing Allie. But first off, let's go on and take a look at what's happening with our wacky local tasters of Summit.
Hello everybody, you guys are tuning in to Blind Tasting. It's a new segment we have here on TV8. I have 2 contestants, Kurtzky and Taylor Jean Pryor. Jean, just like the pants. Anyway, the theme of this show is we have 2 glasses. They have to taste them and figure out which one is in which glass. And at the end of this game, we have a mysterious prize. Are you excited? Are you excited? What is it? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. To introduce everybody, this here is Kurtski.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so what do you do during mud season, Kurtski?
I play in the mud.
That's pretty fun. How did you get on the show?
I was forced against my will.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
You're safe now. If you were a fish, Kurtski, and you could swim anywhere in the world, where would you swim?
Probably the Persian Gulf, because I love golf.
Pretty good, pretty good. All right, Taylor. What are you doing? What's going on? What are you doing after this?
We live together. It's fine.
Okay,
It's fine.
That's cool.
That's fine.
So how'd you get here?
I drove
In a car?
in a car.
That's
yeah.
pretty. Pretty smooth.
Yeah.
So what do you do now?
I work at Ollie's in Breckenridge.
Great. You love it over there?
I do.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Watch some hockey.
Uh-huh.
You like the hockey?
I like the hockey.
Good stuff. If you had a favorite national park, what national park would it be?
I would probably say the Badlands.
Badlands is beautiful, isn't it?
It's
All right.
gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
All right, guys, in order to do blind tasting, we needed to get blinded. So please, underneath, you'll find your mask. Put those masks on. For the first taste test, we have Pug Ryan's Brewery Pilsner versus a generic cheap beer. All right, I'll help you find your glass. There you go. Yep. There you go. All right, go ahead and take a nice little sip of that. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good? Pretty good? All right, let's do the next one.
Oh, I found it.
Nicely done. Go ahead, guys.
What do you think?
The first one was the Pugs.
You agree?
First one.
We have winners, everybody. We have winners. And she's gonna keep that glass. Watch yourself, sir. I'm carrying glasses. For this next round, we have an IPA versus a pale ale. Can you distinguish between the differences between a IPA and a pale ale? Do you know the differences? Can you think of them on top of your head? Hold, please. Hold, please.
One's pale. And one's
Typically.
not.
Typically. All right, here's your glass, sir. Reach out further, reach out further, right. Jeez, there you go. Here you are, man. Go ahead. Ooh,
I was
careful.
not expecting that type of glass.
It's a tulip. Was that good? Was that good?
Sounds good.
All right, let's put that glass down.
Yeah.
Here you go. And here you go. I'll take that. Oh, okay, she likes it, she likes it. Go ahead, guys.
That was chocolate milk.
That's not
You had chocolate milk. That's right, you did have chocolate milk.
You are not a beer.
What'd you get?
Tastes like tea.
It is sweet tea. Nicely done, nicely done. All right, I'm gonna take these glasses from you. You know, guys, we have one more round. It's gonna be food. I know it's everyone's favorite. Give me the glass back. It's gonna be everyone's favorite round. So we have generic ramen noodle versus a local noodle shop. Can you find the distinguishing flavors in each bowl? Go ahead and give that a shot. Where's your bowl, Kurt? Find your bowl. Find your bowl.
I don't know.
Find your bowl.
Nope.
It's right there.
Oh, there she is.
There she blows.
All right, what's this first one? Is it pretty good? Is it bad? It smells pretty good. I'm getting hungry. Yeah? Did you slurp it, Kurtzy? You gotta slurp your noodles. All right, let's go on and move to the next one, guys. Keep holding on those forks. There we go. He's like a blind man that's just like helpless. He's like a helpless dog. I feel bad. That's some good slurping. Beautiful slurps. Pretty good, huh? Or pretty bad?
This one is very plain.
That's very plain?
They're very cold.
You know
I'm
why?
very cold.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You know why that one's very plain?
Because it's not the good one.
It's the generic ramen noodle from City Market.
You tricked us.
I did trick you. You don't know what's next to the City Market? is the Dillon Ridge Liquor Store. So if you need any wine and spirits, go hit them up. If you need to go to Frisco, go hit up the, drum roll please. Drum roll please. Find my notes. Base Camp Wine and Spirits. All right, guys. So what do you guys think about the Pilsner from Pug Ryan's?
It's delicious.
It's pretty good, huh?
Really easily drinkable.
Who's Ryan?
Who's Ryan? I don't know. Go over there and ask. They are located at 104 Village Place, then Dillon. They call themselves Dillon's Classic Brew Cub. Excellent brews, food, and in a family-friendly environment. Great stuff, huh? Great stuff. All right, guys. You guys have both won this round. You guys can take off your blindfolds if you wish. You guys have won 2 each, I should say. Each of you guys have won $25 from Northside Pizza here in Breckenridge. It's gonna be a nice little evening for you guys.
I like pizza.
You like pizza, Kurtzky? You like pizza? All right. You guys have any last questions? You guys enjoy the show? Or did you hate the show?
Loved it.
Loved it. Oh, she's gonna eat more food. I know what she's gonna ask for. Here you go. And here you go, Kurtzky. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I am so glad you guys are watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeehaw, she dang. Let's get to cooking.
Hey everybody, welcome to TV8 Special Cooking Show. My name is Rowdy Alley and I'm here with my buddy Jeff.
How are you?
And we're gonna make you a fabulous appetizer today. Another super simple one, great for car camping, works out really well, awesome for river trips, stuff like that. While you're friends with this one. Let me get this grill going. Remember when you guys are using a camp stove, they do tend to get really hot really fast, much different than your home stove. So when you're doing stuff like that, just make sure that it's gonna get hotter faster so you don't burn your dinner. So we're gonna take some naan bread here, which is just basically like a pita type bread. Throw them on here while they get hot. Jeff, while these get hot, would you mind slicing up some halloumi cheese here? Delicious cheese. It is made for grilling. It's a little tougher, so it's not gonna melt all over the place. But we're gonna toast these breads up a little bit. We're gonna grill that cheese, slice that cucumber, put a little tzatziki, and this is gonna be an amazing appetizer for you guys. How's that cheese cutting?
Good. How much of it do you want?
That should be plenty there.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, so these are just warm enough. Again, you're just toasting them up a little bit. Nothing super crazy here. They're already cooked. I just like to have a warm pita for this. All right, so then we're just gonna throw this right on here. I do have a little bit of olive oil in this pan here. And remember, you wanna work fast here because that camp stove does get things quite hot. And while Jeff cuts these cucumbers up, I like to cut the cucumber on an angle. It kind of covers the pita a little bit more. I have a little tzatziki sauce. It's also very easy to make at home. Just some yogurt, dill, cucumber, stuff like that. That is very simple to use. But you know, when you're planning for a big camping trip, it's kind of easier to just buy things that are pre-made. So I'm just gonna put this on the pita here. Jeff, can you mind finishing that for me?
I sure can.
While I flip this cheese. This is a really delicious cheese. It's about $10 for that little thing there. It's not too expensive, especially after you taste it a little bit. So we just kind of melt that down there. If you want to put some cucumbers on there too.
Cucumba.
Thank you, sir. I did a rafting trip down the Gates of Lodore a few years ago, and this is one of the appetizers we did. They put teams in charge of appetizer for happy hour and then dinner, and it was really kind of neat. And then it ended up being a competition at the end. Everyone voted to see who won, which was pretty cool.
How'd you do?
We won. We did I got some Breck gin, and people absolutely loved for that. It was a bunch of people from Utah, so you know they're not used to all the fancy stuff that we have out here in Breckenridge.
Fancy.
So we tried that out. They loved it, and I did a cracker. I didn't cook this on the. It was somebody else had made this one at that point.
Gotcha.
All right, Jeff. So these are good. Give that a shot there. Taste that and see what you think. I'm gonna have one with you.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Boop. Perfect amount of crunch. Cheese melts really well.
That's really good.
It's got enough of that salty little tang at the end. It's literally a party explosion in your mouth. Perfect. For all you guys out there, this is an amazing, easy one to make. You don't need to do it just camping. You can make it at your house and while you're friends like that. Super simple, goes together really easy, and all those flavors just work really, really well. It doesn't really have a name. My friend Carol made it up. She calls it Carol's Fabulous Humility Cheese Appetizer. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much for watching us on TV8 here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, guys, we are wrapping up our show here, but before we jet on out, we have one more tasty treat for you guys. We're gonna be checking in with Kurtzky and the Mixter here with the One More Beer Buddies episode, and they'll be giving us the lowdown on flavor profiles and hops and bitter tasting. So get out your note cards, start taking notes. Speaking of hops, we're gonna hop right on into it.
Hey guys, I'm Kurtzky,
And this is the Mixter.
and we are Beer Buddies.
Wiggity, 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 wiggity.
Let's talk some more beer.
Let's do this.
On this week's episode, we're going to be talking about Outer Range Brewery's new beer, Watercolors IPA. It's a New England style IPA. So without further ado, let's crack it open.
This is a New England style IPA, which means it's gonna be hazy with low bitterness. Will you please do me the honors and tell me the 3 types of hops that are in this beer?
Absolutely. So the first one, the first hop that we got is a Citra hop, which kind of gives it more of a juicy and tropical taste. Second hop that we have is a Simcoe hop, which kind of gives it more of a piney taste, which we're all used to that scent up here in Summit County. Heard a bird. And last but not least, we have a Columbus hop, which kind of gives it more of an earthy taste.
I've got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole wide world in. Okay, he didn't like that. Now, with those great details, why don't we just drink the beer now? Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Wow, holy smokes, that's just a glass full of earth.
A glass full of earth indeed.
This is a very delicious East Coast style IPA, and it's got like this nice, smooth, malty flavor to it.
And it's got this hazy body with an excellent, excellent aftertaste to it.
Do you taste this IPA's like very complex flavors of like the earthiness and like pepper and grass tones?
Definitely.
So IPAs, when you think of IPAs, you think about a lot of like bitter and it's just kind of like almost like a soapy taste to it, where this is totally different. With the New England style, it's malty, but it has a very low bitterness to it. So those who don't like IPAs, this is a great start for you.
And if you haven't checked them out already, be sure to go onto Instagram, follow these guys, Outer Range Brewery. They have some amazing pictures like this one that they took for Watercolors IPA.
Wow. If you guys are enjoying this session of Beer Buddies, please hit us up on Facebook and tell us what breweries you would like to see on Beer Buddies. We'll go over there, we'll buy some beers, we'll talk to the brewers, we'll get all the great deets, and we'll bring it straight to your TV.
All right, until next time. We
Cheerio,
out.
guys. Drive safe. Look, make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish.
Oh snap, we are not quite done yet. Don't put those pens and pencils away just yet. We got a little bit more for you here coming up in just a second. More beautiful, fantastic stuff to showcase. Here we go.